really mean? That mean I'm getting help from the Malachines. 4 years ago, before it was all a dream. Praise the Most High, now I'm seeing what he really means. We can't be stopped, they can't hold me back. My spirit is immortal, Christ told me that. They don't seem to get the picture where the photo at. This that Ruach HaKodesh, not the Zodiac. Silly, 100,000 angels riding with me. The Most High in my body, man, I feel him in me. I put my nose to the sky like I popped a Willie. I thought my phones was getting cold, but they not so chilly. Feel the spirit on me. We at the end now, you gotta see it clear, homie. I slow my pen down just so you can hear it, homie. Like meditating by the water, you can hear me flowing. Stream this, now focus on Hamashiach. Paint pictures like a Basquiat, think it's not for y'all. Reading John and Peter, Earthbender, tell them Pastor Rock. Investing in the kingdom, guaranteed, ain't a laughing stock. NASDAQ, Dow Jones, Forex. Thought I mentioned so the metaphor make more sense. Cherubim's with me, 8 wings, that's like 4 jets. Speaking on the things unseen, you can't fudge that.
Shalawam, shalawam, shalawam. What a beautiful song. Let's get started. Let's give all praises be to the Most High Yahweh, or Abanawi Yahweh. Once again, all praises be to the Most High Yahweh and our brother, our friend, the only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, or JC, however you want to say it. Shalawam to all the Malaks, all the Ahchwaths out there. If you clicked in and you on here, please, so we can get these messages out to all the Ahchwaths putting in this work, to all the Ahchwaths putting in this work, hit the like button for me. Subscribe and share. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, comment. And let's get into it. As always, you know me, I like to start off with the rewards of wisdom, Proverbs chapter 3. Starting at verse 1. My son, forget not my law. Okay. Forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Ahchyam and man. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. As always, ending with verse 7. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear Yahweh, and depart from evil. That's basically what this lesson is going to be about today. About departing from evil, putting away that old man, right? Turning and getting rid of that, as we call it, baggage, that evil, right? So let's jump right into it. Let's pull a few precepts, a few scripts. We're going to go to Leviticus. Chapter 19. This is something that we commanded to be, so this is why I wanted to go there. Leviticus 19 and 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be Kodash, for I, Yahweh, your Elohim, am Kodash, is holy, which is set apart, right? So we're commanded as the whole congregation of Israel, the children of Israel, to be Kodash, holy, separate, set apart, right? Let's get another one. This is the children of Israel. If you call yourself an Israelite, this is for you. Leviticus 20, and I'm going to jump all the way down real quick. 26. Verse 26. And ye shall be Kodash unto me, for I, Yahweh, am Kodash, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. So you're severed. You're different than every other people that are on the planet Earth. This is what I want you to understand. Take the time, go back through this, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26, and understand that you are a chosen people, You are Quadash people. Let's get some more. Let's go to Deuteronomy real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 4. Deuteronomy chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 2. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of Yahweh your Elohim, which I have commanded you. So once again, we are commanded, and you shall not diminish or change anything, right? Verse 3, your eyes have seen what Yahweh did because of Baal Peor, for all the men that follow Baal Peor, or Baal Peor, the Yahweh thy Elohim have destroyed them from among you. So everybody that was serving Baal, he destroyed them, as he will do when he sends his son back. He will destroy all of the wicked, all of the evil. He will cleanse the earth. He will purge it. For it says the earth was given into the hands. I know Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, right? But it says the meek shall inherit the earth in Matthew, right? So you want to be meek, you want to be humble so you can inherit that earth. Deuteronomy 4:4. But ye that did cleave unto Yahweh your Elohim are what? Alive. Every one of you this day. So this is what it's showing, that we must cleave unto Yahweh every day of our life. Cleave unto him, pray to him, worship him, magnify him, glorify him. Who are we magnifying? Who are we glorifying? Who are we praying to and praising and glorifying? Yahweh. All right. Our Father, Yahweh. The Shaddai Allah, right? In Hebrew, the Almighty. This is who we bow our knee to. This is who we worship, right? Verse 4 again, I got to say it one more time. But ye that did cleave unto Yahweh, your Elohim, are alive, every one of you this day. Verse 5, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my Elohim commanded me. Who is this talking? Moses, or Mashah, right? That ye should do so in the land whether ye go to possess it. Verse 6, keep therefore and do them. So he's commanding us to do something here. He's commanding us to keep the commandments and do them. For this is your what? Wisdom and your, let me highlight the whole thing, right? For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the other nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation, what nation? Israel, is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who have Elohim so nigh unto them, as Yahweh, our Elohim, is in all things that we call upon him for? Once again, I just said, who are we praising, glorifying, magnifying, bowing to? Yahweh, right? The Ancient of Days, the giver of life, the taker of life, right? The one who breathed the very breath, who gives life to the Son, who gives life to us. The beginning, the first, the last, the everything. Hope you get that. Anyway, verse 8. And what nation is there so great to have statutes and judgments so righteous? Sometimes I think people forget this. You want to know what righteousness is, all you got to do is look right here within the law. And have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day. Verse 9, I'm going to leave off right here, verse 9. Let's get this. Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them to thy sons and to thy sons' sons. So remember, you should be teaching this to your children, and their children will teach it to their children. If you have children, grandchildren, I don't know what you have if you're watching this, but whatever you have, whoever's around, you should be teaching it to them. Let's get another one. That was Deuteronomy 4. Let's get another one. Deuteronomy. Yeah, let's go to the classic. I know everybody know this one. Gotta know this one. If you don't know this one, you're going to know today. Right? The classic. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a Quadash people unto Yahweh thy Elohim. Yahweh thy Elohim has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above who? All people that are upon the face of the earth. Read that one more time. Yahweh. For thou art a Quadash people unto Yahweh thy Elohim. Yahweh thy Elohim hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. I'm going to just leave it right there because we are special people. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, right? For being that part of that special people. Let's get some Psalms. Psalms chapter 4. Psalms chapter 4, and I'm going to go to verse 3. But know that Yahweh have set apart him that is who? Godly for himself. Yahweh will hear when I call unto him. So if you call unto him, like I said earlier, you living right, you serving him, you following the laws, the statute, commandments, and you call unto him, he will hear you. Stand in awe and sin what? Not. What is sin? 1 John 3 and 4. 1 John 3 and 4. Right? The transgression of the law is sin. So it stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still on your own bed. Pray. Bow your knee while you on your bed. You can pray while you sleeping in your bed. You can pray while you laying on your bed. You can pray on the side of your bed. It's just letting you know. Offer sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahweh. Put your trust in Yahweh. You notice how it keeps saying that throughout the Bible? Put your trust in Yahweh. Here it is. Keep going. Verse 6. There be many that say, who will show us any good? Yahweh lifted thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart more than in the time that their corn and their wine increase. I will both lay them down, Absalakia. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep. For thou, Yahweh, only makest me dwell in safety. So the only way you in safety is if you're with Yahweh. If you're not with Yahweh, you're not in safety. Let me get another one. If you're not with Yahweh, you're not in safety. He coming for you. Let me start right here, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. So how can you cleanse your way? How can you put away that old man? Taking heed to what Yahweh has given us, the law, statute, and commandments. Here it is right here. It says to cleanse his ways. How can you clean your way? How can you make yourself clean again? Well, you can't do anything. If you're not with Yahweh, it won't be done. Right? But if you lean on Yahweh and trust in Yahweh and you put it to his word, as he said, according to thy word, he will cleanse you with the word. Verse 10, with my whole heart have I sought thee. Listen to what he's saying. I hope you're getting all this. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy what? Commandments. And he has started with his whole heart. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I might not what? Sin. Remember, what is sin? Transgression of the law. Once again, 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Barak art thou, O Yahweh, teach me thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. See, you need to have respect. Yahweh has told us to put off that old man, come, serve him, right? And he will be there and he will help you. We're commanded to put off that old man, but we're going to get into it. Verse 16, I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy words. I will not forget thy words. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open my eyes, that I might behold wondrous things out of what? Thy law. How will you behold wonderful things? If you're in the law, keeping the law. I am a stranger in this earth. Yes, I am. Once you understand that you're a stranger in this earth, this is what James 4:4 says. If you have enmity with this world, if you love this world, then you have enmity, Salakia, with the Most High Yahweh, right? Hatred, if you love this world. The only thing in this world, as it says, is the lust of the eyes and the lust of the flesh, right? I am a stranger in this earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. Don't you see this? He's begging Yahweh not to hide his commandments from him. Here it is, we tell you to come back to the law, statute, and commandments, and you won't even keep them. Verse 20, my soul breaketh for the longing that it have unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do error from what? Thy commandments. So how are they in the churches telling you the commandments is done away with when the whole Bible is telling you don't turn from the commandments? And then it says right here that you have rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do what? Error from thy commandments. So he's calling you proud when you turn from the commandments. Let's get some of this New Testament, because I know you got some people on here that's just like, well, he going all into the Old Testament. The Old Testament is done away with. Let's go to the New Testament, John 14, right? John 14, and I'm going to jump down to the classic, and it's right here, John 14 and 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. Once again, we just left Psalms, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Proverbs. We read all these and it's saying the same thing. Here it is. John wrote the same thing. If you love me, keep my commandments, right? That's what it's saying. I will pray the Father and he shall give you another comforter. Once again, let me say that one more time. I will pray the Father and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. What comforter is that? We know that is the Kodash Rakah, but that's the Hebrew. If you in English, the Holy Spirit, okay? Even the Spirit of what? Truth. Whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but you know him. For he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you, if you keep his commandments. Because if you love him, this is what he said, you will keep his commandments. And then he says, I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, the Spirit of truth. And it says that the world cannot receive it. If you part of the world, as James said, 4:4, then you can't receive it. Neither will you know with him. But ye, the ones who keep the commandments, know him, for he will dwell with you and be in you. Okay? Let me get another one. We're going to just jump over to the next verse, next chapter, 15. All right, let me blow this down a little bit. 15. right? 15, I'm going to jump down to verse 13, right? 15 and 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. So there is no greater love than this, to lay down your life for your friend, right? Ye are my friends. What? Hamashiach, Yahushai said we was his friends. So we are commanded to lay down our life for him. What do you think that he's talking about? The struggle that you're going to go through. Huh? The persecution that you're going to go through. The things that you're going to go through in your life is the same things that he went through. Why? Because he called us his friends. If ye do whatsoever I command you. So that's the only way you're a friend. That's the only way you his friend is you do whatsoever he commanded you, right? That's the only way that you're his friend. Let's keep going. Henceforth I call you not servants, once again, for the servant knoweth not what his master doeth, but I have called you friends. Once again, when I opened this lesson up, when we gave a prayer to the Most High, I said, let's give all praises to our Abanawi Yahweh, right? And then I said to our brother, our friend, Hamashiach Yahushai, right? This is what he's saying right here. He's called us friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, who is his Father? Yahweh. That's his Father, just like Yahweh is our Father. I have made known unto you. He has given us the mysteries. He has unlocked the lockbox, the treasures for us. But only, let's go right here again, if you do whatsoever I command you. Otherwise, you cannot be partakers in this. Okay, verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father, Abba Nawa, Abba, in my name, he may give it to you. Here it is right here. These things I command you. I told you, it's commanded of us. I didn't say this. You got a problem with this? Take it up with Christ. If you say you believe in the Bible, you say you believe in Christ, take it up with him. This is what he said. These things I command you, that ye love one another. Look at this. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love its own. I just said earlier that Job 9 and 24, the world was given into the hands of the wicked. I just said that earlier. But because you are not of the world, once again, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. So if the world ain't hating you, then you ain't preaching the right gospel. I'm going to be honest. Because if they crucified, if they hung our brother, our friend, our Savior on the tree for what he preached, and you preaching the same thing, and all you getting is love, hugs, something ain't right. Because this is what's written, and this is what Christ said was going to happen. Verse 20, remember the word that I said to you, the servant is not greater than his master. If they have, what I just said it, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. Let me get another one. Let's jump over a few more. I hope y'all getting this. I really hope you're getting this. You know, it's important. Because a lot of our people being lost led to the slaughter. Sheep led to the slaughter. don't even know that they finna get slayed because they being lied to by these pastors, by these congregations, these churches, and the camps. For people that know that they in the truth, by these camp leaders, putting in work. This is why it's important for you to read, study, and pray, and get the knowledge and get the understanding from on high. John 17:15. I pray not thou shouldst take them out of the world. See, he don't want us to get taken out of the world. We got a job to do. But that thou shouldst keep them from the what? Evil. Wickedness. Right? Let me click on this. I want to click on this and see what evil it says. Like, what's the definition of this evil it's talking about that we get kept from? Right? I want to know what's the definition.
Strong's G 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
Hardship, press, hard labors, being toils, of bad nature, condition, in a physical sense, disease or blind, right? Hurtful, an example, evil, refers rather characteristics, indicates malice, evil, guilt, sinners, bad, evil, harm, lewd, wickedness. So all of that, basically, you can see what it says. Let's go back. I just want to click on that for y'all so you can kind of understand what it's talking about. Verse 16, they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is what? Truth. Thy word is what? Truth. This is what it says in Psalms 119, all that I read from 9 on down, right? Thy word is truth. I want to get another one too. So I think it's Psalms 119, 142. Yeah. I think so. 18. Let me get 18. And thou hast sent me into the world, even so I have also sent them into the world. For their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. What does sanctified mean? To be set apart, right? You're setting yourself apart from what? The world. Neither pray I for these only. So he wasn't only praying for the disciples that was there with him, but for them also which shall believe on me through the word. Who is those who believe? The ones that's putting in that work right now to bear that fruit. All of the 12 tribes of Israel that is waking up, that is bearing that fruit. So he prayed for us too. If you bearing fruit, then he prayed for you, right? I just want you to know that. Let's get a little bit more. Remember, all this is about putting away that old man. And I'm just showing you that we commanded to put away that old man. Now we're going to go to Ephesians and open it all the way up. Right? We're going to go to Ephesians, open it all the way up. Ephesians 4. We're going to jump all the way down. You know where I'm going. If you don't, you finna know. 4 and 22. Listen, here it is right here. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man. That's what this whole conversation been about since the beginning, right? That you put off that former conversation of the old man, which is what? Corrupt, according to the deceitful lust. According to that deceitful lust that you was in the world. And be renewed in the spirit of the rakat of the mind. Same thing, Romans 12 and, I think it's 2 and 12 or 12 and 2. Let me see. I don't want to give you the wrong thing, but that's why I quoted both of them, so you'll find it if you go to it. Verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which after Ahchyam is created in what? Righteousness. Hold on, Salakia. I was trying to highlight it. Okay, the new man, which have Ahchyam is created in righteousness and true holiness. Verse 25, wherefore putting away lying, right? No more lying. Every man truth with his neighbor. For we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil, right? And then it goes on and on and on. If you steal, don't steal no more. Work with your hands, be a good laborer, so you can bring forth that good fruit. If you have not read the book of Ephesians, please go and read it. Here it is, that Romans that I'm gonna give you, that I told you. Let's get that real quick because I said it, so I want to make sure I show you. Let's see. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the name, Salakia, by the mercy of Ahchyam, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, Kodash, acceptable unto Ahchyam, which is your reasonable service. That's your service. That is, I'm Salakia. Don't take that the wrong way. It is our service. It is our service, the reasonable service for us to do. And it says, verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of what? Your mind. You have to renew your mind. We have to renew our mind continually, daily. We have to continue to endure the duration until you're taking from this planet. As it just said, that we are strangers on the earth. This is not our home. Not yet. It will be one day, but not yet, because it's given in hand to the wicked, right? That ye may prove what is what? Good and acceptable. Let me get all that. Good and acceptable and perfect will of Ahchyam, the Most High. How can you do that? How can you know what's good, acceptable, and perfect if you don't know the law? If you don't know what he commanded you? If you don't know what he told you to do and what not to do? How can you know that? How can you have the right discernment to have understanding and to know what is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High if you don't know his law? Explain to me that. Make sure if you hear and you on this, make sure you leave comments so you can tell me how you can know what's good and acceptable to the Most High if you don't know his word, if you don't know his law. Please comment and let me know. Let's get another one. Let's go to Kafa. Or as you know, Peter. Let's go to him, right? Salakia. Let's go to him. Let's see what he said. Everybody like Peter because he the rock, right? That's what they say. So let's go to him. 2 Peter, chapter 2. I'm going to jump all the way down to 18. Here we go. 2 Peter 2 and 18. For when they speak great swelling words of vanity, they allure them. Salaki, they allure through the lust of the flesh, through much wantonness, those that were clean escape from them who live in error. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption, for whom a man is overcome of the same is he brought into what? Bondage, slavery of the what? Mind. Verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world, what? The world is polluted? What is the world polluted with? Evil. This is Peter saying, for if after, meaning you have understood the knowledge of the Most High and his only begotten Son, our brother, our friend, Hamashiach Yahushai, for if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of our Master and Savior, Yahushai Hamashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome in the latter end is worse. Entangled therein. They are entangled, meaning they're back into sin. They're back into that lust. They're back into their life that they went into. They had put off the old man and then they went back into the same thing and got entangled into it and got overcome by it. It says that the latter end is worse with them than the beginning. Verse 21, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the Quadash, the holy commandment delivered unto them. and people say the commandments is done away with, then what is Peter talking about right here? Huh? What is Peter talking about? What did he write about right here? The Kodash commandments. Verse 22, but it is happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is returned to his own vomit again, and the sow that was washed, that pig, to her wallowing in the mire. You just cleaned that pig up, huh? And he ran back out there and jumped right in the dirt. And he loves to be filthy. That's like a dog throwing up. And after he threw it up, he turned right around and eat his own throw up. That's what we are as his people. He said it would be better if we had never known the truth than to turn from the Abba Yahweh and his only begotten Son, our Savior, our Master, Hamashiach Yahushai. Let me get this one and I'll close out. You got to put off that old man and put that and renew your mind and continue to endure. Remember that, brother, sister, Ahchwaths. If you know, we all need encouragement. We all need someone to talk to, you know. So none of us are better than no one else. We're all brothers. We're all sisters. For if the master just said that he called us friends, as you've seen that, you can go back to it. He called us friends. He called us brother, right? This is why he took on the body. In the book of Hebrews, it says that he wanted to know and be sympathetic with us, his brethren, for the things that we go through. Let me jump down. Hebrews chapter 10, and I'm going to start at verse 26, right? Hamashiach, our judgment. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of truth. What is the knowledge of truth? The commandments, right? There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment of fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much more sore punishment suppose you or ye? Shall he be thought worthy? You were thought worthy. This message, this knowledge was given to you through the grace. You were thought worthy, who have trodden underfoot the Son of Ahchyaim and have counted the blood of the covenant. The blood of the covenant, wherewith he was sanctified, meaning you have been set apart, an unquadash thing, an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the rakah of grace, or the spirit of grace. You have turned your back on Hamashiach Yahushai. You have turned your back on our Abba Yahweh. Verse 30. For we know him that has said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith Yahweh. And again, Yahweh shall judge his people. He shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing. Once again, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living Elohim. But call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated, meaning this is when you was walking with the light. Psalms 119, I believe it's 105, said, hey, let me quote it off the top of the head. Let me see. Let thy word be a lamp to my feet, to lighten my path. Right? So you have been given the light in a place of darkness. Verse 32 again. But call to remembrance the former days in which after you were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction, partly while as you were made and a gazing stock both by the reproaches and afflictions, and partly while as ye became companions of them that were so used. For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyful the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourself that ye have in the Shemayim a better and an enduring substance. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence. Be confident in the word. Never turn to the left, never turn to the right. Always stand strong for the word of the Most High, and for our brother, and for our friend that died for us, Hamashiach Yahushua. Always be confident, for ye have need of what? Patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. Don't you want the promise? I know I do. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry, meaning he will not wait. Right? Now, Salakia, I'm moving too fast. Let me slow down. Now, the just shall live by what? Faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. And here it is. I'll leave it off with this one. Verse 39. This is Hebrews 10 and 39. But we are not of them who draw back. Let me blow this up as big as I can. I want you to see this. Verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back to perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. And with that, I'm going to end it with that on Hebrews 10 and 39. Put away that old man. Renew your mind. Give your mind, your heart, your soul, your everything to the Most High, Yahweh or Abanawa. And with that, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Hopefully it was edifying to you in some type of way. You got any questions, make sure you leave comments. Anything you got to say, anybody out there, because we standing on a solid foundation right here. Anybody got anything to say, anybody want to come and say anything about the scriptures, about the Most High, leave a drop in the comment section and we'll get at it. And with that, we're going to get ready to get out of here. I say Shalawam to all the Malaks out there, all the Ahchwaths out there. Stay strong. Stay giving your fruit. Stay diligent and just keep going strong and put off that old man and put off that old woman and rise up and be who you're supposed to be. 12 tribes of Israel. Kwam Yasharala, Kahalo Yahweh Bahashama Mashiach Yahushai, Amawa.
The Lord, He's my God. In Him I would trust. Trust.